Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the show. This is Velma from Leaders Pathway, and you're listening to the Leaders Pathway podcast, the place where leaders go to grow. And today we're continuing our 5-part series on something that might just change the way you lead. The 5 languages of appreciation in the workplace. And guess what? These same languages don't just apply to work. They matter at home too. Because appreciation isn't just about making sure your employees stick around. It's about making the people in your life feel seen, heard, and valued. So let me ask you this. How do you like to be appreciated? Now, some of you might love a simple, great job on that project. Others might be thinking, words are nice, but I'd rather you show me some appreciation. That's because we all have a preferred language of appreciation. In their book, The 5 Languages of Appreciation, Dr. Paul White and Dr. Gary Chapman leveraged the learnings from the original 5 love languages. Except, instead of helping relationships thrive at home, they help your workplace thrive too. And today, friends, we're diving into the first language of appreciation, and that is words of affirmation. The power of words. It's something that costs you $0, but it delivers maximum impact. Words are powerful. They can lift spirits, fuel motivation, and create a workplace where people feel like they're part of something bigger. But here's the kicker. Less than 50% of employees prefer words as their main way to feel appreciated. That means that over half of your team is thinking, words are nice, but show me instead. So before you start handing out compliments like they're party favors, you need to know, does this person actually value words as their preferred primary language of appreciation? How do you find out? Well, it's simple. You take the assessment. Just like we all have a love language, we all have a language of appreciation. And if you don't know how someone prefers to be appreciated, you might be speaking the wrong language altogether. I learned this lesson early in my career. Let me tell you a quick story. I was drowning in a project. Totally overwhelmed. Has that ever happened to you? My leader pulled me aside and said to me with a smile, Velma, I see you're working hard and your attention to detail is making a huge difference in this project. Thank you. Thank you for doing a great job. Now, why did that land so deeply with me? Because my leader knew my preferred language of appreciation. How did he know? We took the assessment as a team. For me, words do matter. That simple, specific statement didn't just recognize my work. It appreciated my effort. And it gave me the energy, my friend, to push forward. If words of appreciation is your primary language, it'll do the same for you when someone knows that. But here's the thing. If my preferred language was maybe acts of service or quality time, 2 of the other languages of appreciation, don't worry, we'll talk about them on future episodes, then those words alone, they wouldn't have made such an impact for me, right? And that's why understanding how to appreciate someone in their preferred language, it matters. Think about it. Words can lift people up or they can shut them down. They can fuel motivation or they can drain energy. So the question is, are your words fueling or failing your team? Here's how you can make words of appreciation specific and actionable in your organization. Once you know which employee has this language as their preferred. To make words of appreciation land well, make it specific. Don't just say, great job. Call out what you appreciate about the person. Maybe it's their dedication, their creativity, or their reliability. Specific appreciation makes it personal and powerful. Speaking of personal, that's number 2. Make your words of affirmation personal. See, not everyone wants a big public shout out. The key to effective appreciation, my friend, is knowing how each person prefers to receive it. Some may love a handwritten note, and others may appreciate a quick personal conversation. Now, let me ask you, how many of you still have a handwritten note or card that someone gave you years ago? If you do, that's the power of a personal message. That means that you really prefer words of appreciation, words of affirmation. Take the time to write a note to someone, just one a week, and watch how it transforms relationships on your team. And number 3, make it a habit. Appreciation isn't a one-time event, like that awkward Employee of the Month plaque no one remembers. Make it part of your culture. A quick text, a post-it note, a thoughtful email. It all adds up. Remember, employees who feel appreciated, not just recognized, are more engaged, more committed, and more likely to go above and beyond. And I bet you are too. So, now that you know the power of words of affirmation, let me ask you, do you know how your team prefers to be appreciated? Do you know how you prefer to be appreciated in the workplace? If you're not sure, well, let's fix that. Give your team, including yourself, the gift of knowing exactly how to build a culture of appreciation that actually works at work. Because this isn't fluff, my friend. This is strategy. People stay where they feel valued. And when you use the right words at the right time, in the right way, you create a culture where people want to bring their best. Well, leaders, that's it for today. Thanks for listening. Next time, we're diving into the second language of appreciation. You don't want to miss that one. You want to know what it is? Well, be sure to listen to the next episode. Hit subscribe so that you don't miss a single one. And before you go, if today's episode got you thinking, send this to a leader. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. And if you're ready to level up your team's engagement, to really understand how you want to be appreciated in the workplace, head over to leaderspathway.com and let's get your keynote or workshop booked today. Take care. You got this. God bless.